I will say the names of the people that got votes, and they are John, Bryna, Evan, Joe, and Blake. With one vote and safe is Blake. The other 4 players received 2 votes each. We have a 4-way tie between Bryna, John, Evan, and Joe. I'll say it again. Bryna, John, Evan, and Joe. We're doing 1 minute to discuss a revote, and you saw how that works. I will start that time now.
Who voted for me? That whoever voted for me that has a tie vote. Did any one of you guys that got a vote?
I voted for Evan because for him to go into merge and talk trash about an ally that saved him the whole game and I apparently lied, that's just crazy to me. So, yeah, that's who I voted here.
Yeah, I did not vote for you.
Don't understand that game.
I
Like,
didn't
I'm
vote
not
for
going to share
you.
my
Why not?
vote, but I
Put it
didn't
out
vote
there.
for you, Blake.
I voted for John.
Yeah, if you want someone that's actually loyal, vote. You know,
I want to know who
You
voted for
weren't
me.
loyal,
so that I
though.
can go
Yeah,
in
I'm not going to
favor.
share who I voted for, but it wasn't you, Blake.
I'll be straight up. I voted for Bryna. I was just trying to see if y'all really go put all your votes on those 2 people, but I guess everyone did it. But I just couldn't. I didn't see a reason for me to vote John or Evan. So
Yeah, and Blake,
Noted.
I didn't vote
Because
for
I
you.
thought about it one, but I didn't. But okay.
thought about it.
I hope that no one puts the votes on to me because that would suck.
I'm not
Well-
gonna vote Joe.
Yeah.
All right, it is time to revote. Okay, I will read the votes. First off, I'll say, Joe, you received no votes. You are safe. And John, you received no votes. You are safe. It comes down to Evan or Bryna. And by a vote of 4-1, and the first member of our jury is Bryna. I want to put 4 minutes on the clock. At the end of 4 minutes, we're going to vote somebody out.
How did everyone vote?
I voted Bryna.
I voted Brian.
Yeah.
I voted Bryna.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Was that everybody?
What about the original votes?
I voted Brian.
Oh, yeah. I voted-
Voted Bryna.
I
Wait.
voted John.
Who else just?
Yeah, I voted John.
yeah, I voted Evan. He's a snake.
All right, so we only got 4 minutes, guys.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
well, what is everyone thinking this round?
I mean, I could vote. I would vote for one of the 2 people that were just voted for last time, but one of those people was not, well, all 3 of them were on my tribe. One of them I trust more than the other 2. So that's what I'm just gonna give you, and hopefully that person knows who it is. But
Wait, who did y'all say voted for John again?
I voted for John in the original. Same with Evan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so there goes your answer, John or Juan. So
Yeah. So
I'm not voting for John. If you want to know that.
yeah.
And I don't know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe John did vote to keep me. I was just pretty sure that when it
Yeah, you're-
tied in that vote, that
Voted
it
to-
was Blake and Deshaun.
No, I voted to keep
That's what I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had no time,
Fine.
so I just based it off of John had done the vote for me, but wasn't much to it. So I just there's no. I felt like there's no. We just didn't really know what was going on there.
Yeah, I was paranoid then. So,
Brandon,
sorry about that.
James,
Okay.
Juan, what are you guys thinking?
I haven't heard a name from you, Debbie, actually. So what are you thinking?
Well,
you
I
keep
mean,
throwing it on other people. I just want to
No,
know what you're thinking.
I'm wondering. All right, so I voted Bryna.
But what are you thinking for this vote?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to vote Evan or John, but is there any other names anyone's thinking? I mean, Blake, you said you're not voting John. I know.
Throw out a name, Debbie.
Okay,
Debbie.
I'm not gonna vote.
Get messy.
Yeah.
Joe was the other one that had to vote. I haven't really spoken to you yet.
I
I
mean, we
know
were on the original tribe together, tribe or OG
know.
tribe 3.
I
I had your
know.
back. I want.
No.
I
I'm
was.
gonna be honest, if Debbie's saying that like, why can't you vote for Evan or John? Like, is that like a thing, like a alliance going on?
No, I'm not in any
No,
alliance.
I mean, there can't
I
be
mean,
alliances
They're here
anyway.
at Merge.
I mean,
Chat to
true.
each other, so
I'm
there's no
just-
This
alliances.
is my first time seeing Debbie here at
I'm
Merge.
not saying I
I'm
can't.
not saying I'm not okay with Debbie. I'm just saying like, that's
Brandon,
very
I'm not
good.
saying I can't. I'm saying I don't want to. They haven't done me wrong here yet. I'm not in
Okay.
any alliance. This is merge. Like,
I mean, we can't make an alliance anyways because we can't chat to each other. So I
You're
mean,
right. You're right.
Right.
Sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
no, I don't want to because they didn't do anything wrong. That's why. I'm not saying I won't.
All right, it is time to vote. Please send me your votes on Facebook. All right. If anybody has an idol and they want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. I will read the names of the people that received votes. John, Blake, Evan, Brandon, Joe, and James.
Only me and
A
Juan
bunch
did.
a bunch of you received one vote. I'll tell you who you are. You're safe. John, you're safe. Blake, you're safe. Evan, you're safe. And Brandon, you're safe. Which means it comes down to a vote between Joe and James. And the vote count was 2-2. So we are tied. I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock. At the end of 1 minute, we'll revote. Good luck.
So Juan and I are the only ones that didn't receive votes.
Yeah.
I've
I
had
just.
a lot of years back. I've not voted for anybody in this group at all.
I want to know who's throwing their vote towards my
I've
name.
not put a single vote on anybody in this group. Not a
Yeah.
single
I'm.
vote.
I just want to say.
So I am.
Blake.
I've had the people's backs from my original tribe. I've had people's backs from when we went to Emerge. I even said that over camera a couple times to say I had your back. I'm a loyal vote. Trust me.
Yeah. Blake, I've never voted you. I don't want to vote you. Juan, I've enjoyed your energy since our OG tribe days. Debbie, I know that you threw out my name, but I don't care. I still want to work with you. Like, that's how much I like you as a person. And Brandon, also same. I have no interest. Like, you've had my back. I'll have your back. So I just want to really, say please, like, let me keep, if you see value in my game and me being in your game, like, please let me stay.
Well, okay, so the vote is between you and James.
Yeah.
The Kings.
All right. Let's go to a revote. Looking for votes from everybody besides the Kings. All right, I have the votes. And by a vote of 4-2, the next member of our jury is King Joe. Joe, thank you for playing. If you
Okay, we'll do. Good playing with everyone. I can't wait to see how this shakes out, and yeah, hopefully we get a good winner out of this.
Nice meeting you, Joe. I've seen you.
Sorry, brother.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Bye, John.
all right, 4 minutes. Good luck.
So anyone want to own up to who's throwing the
Yeah.
name to vote towards me? Because I've been getting a vote the last every round, I should say. And if you're not gonna grow up or grow some balls and tell me to my face, literally, who's voting for me, then yeah. Because I've been loyal through this whole game, and to be honest, I'm not gonna be loyal. I will flip this whole game right now if you're gonna be like that. So if anyone wants to speak up, who said my name, would be greatly appreciated.
I've never voted you.
But it wasn't me, Blake. So
I never voted for you, Blake.
Is it possible it could have been Joe?
I doubt it, but
yeah, on the Joe thing, I do want to say Joe never said that he didn't vote for me. So I was like, well, maybe you're that one vote for me. I'm like, what the hell? But
Oh, he did.
Oh my God, am I the only female here? Okay.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Well, guys. No, I never voted for you, Blake.
I didn't either.
I voted for
Yeah, I
either Blake, you know.
I ain't really worried about it, really.
Yeah. Anyway.
do you think you have a suspicion on who it could be?
I mean, there can only be one king. I'm just kidding.
No, come on.
Oh,
Dude, really? Do you think it's me? It wasn't.
Who said I was talking about you?
Come on,
I'm just kidding.
stop. You said it was one king. My last name's King. Who else?
I mean,
would it be?
whoever wins this is a king or a queen.
There's one queen here. No, I'm
I
kidding.
know. I
I'm
just said
totally
king
kidding.
I
or
know,
a queen.
Deb, it's you.
I'm totally kidding.
Right.
But I mean, I'm the only female, so
But who are you guys thinking? What's?
So who put the other vote on me? Was that you, Juan? I'm assuming again.
No,
It wasn't you, really?
no, I didn't vote for you.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with my
Not
vote.
that I'm not mad about
listen,
it. I'm just
no,
kind
no,
of
no, I
gauging
know.
where
I'm not
people's
suggesting
at.
on my
Yeah.
shit. I voted for Brandon because I threw my vote. I'm not gonna lie.
That's who my suspicion is. That's who my suspicion is. That's voted for me.
But it
Brandon.
wasn't me
That
wanting
wasn't
Brandon out.
me.
That wasn't. That's not why I voted for Brandon.
Okay.
Well, I know, but
And James, I didn't vote you either. I voted Joe before, so it's easier for me to just vote him again. So yeah, I voted Joe out again, and
That
he
was you?
addressed
Okay.
everybody else on this call asking for their vote, and he didn't address me. So that was more
No,
ammunition.
no, that's fine. I appreciate the
Yeah.
honesty, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like 2, and I could possibly get you. Do you guys just want to do Brandon right now to make it easy math?
I don't agree with that. I feel like James.
Normally I wouldn't, but we're like
A saved you last
so
round,
close to
and B
the end.
have been with you this entire game. So
Well,
I
who do you want instead?
You
I'll vote with
now.
you.
I mean, you're making a whole big fuss and a big deal about it. Like,
Well, Blake blamed me for putting a name on him, so I had to defend
well,
myself.
and then you say the person who's been with you the entire game who saved you over the Joe vote.
Okay, you know what? That was bad. You're right. That was terrible.
I mean, I actually think you're the only person on my original tribes. That's
Yeah,
kinda
okay,
funny.
let's vote together. Who do you think?
Like, Carl, you've already put yourself too deep. Let's be real.
No, we can do it. We don't have 39 days.
Then say
We
another
have 4
name.
minutes.
Let's say another name.
Well, I don't really. I just because John put a name on me last vote, I would say him. Just
I didn't vote
nothing
you.
personal.
I didn't vote you. I voted Joe.
Oh, you
King.
didn't? So who
Yeah, I
did?
voted Joe King. Yeah, I said he gave me. I already voted him before, and he addressed
Yeah.
it, asking for their votes, but me. So it was clear I was not pointing to his game. So those are a couple reasons why I voted Joe King again.
Heard. Okay.
Yep.
Heard. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have a place in the game. I'm sorry, Brandon and John. I'll vote with whoever. Evan, who do you think should go out next?
I mean, I didn't mind the Brandon idea.
That is the 4 minutes. Please send me your vote. All right. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. The people that received votes are Brandon, James, and Evan. Evan, you received 1 vote. You are safe. So it comes down to James or Brandon. And by a vote of 5-1, Brandon, you have been eliminated. Please say your goodbyes and hopefully you hang around for the jury.
I will. James, you suck, but that was a horrible gameplay. I don't even know where that came out of because it didn't come out of your ass because it at least would have been better. Evan used pre-game relationships, which was cute. I mean, good for you. Good luck in the game. I don't have more to say for y'all fugly people, but best possible. Good luck.
At the end of 3 minutes, you're going to vote somebody out. That time starts now. Good luck.
well,
I'm not leading this one.
we're all just gonna stare at each other.
the fuck?
Literally.
Are we just gonna wheel it out?
Not the will.
Nope. Me and John already did the wheel. We ain't going for no. We ain't doing that rocks thing.
Yeah, I'm all set with that wheel shit.
Wills don't like me. I would.
Yeah, you were early last time, I think.
I mean,
John.
I'll do it again, but I
Yeah.
don't.
Well, I do want to say regarding last vote, James. I know that you at first you thought it was me and it wasn't. I hope this showed you that it wasn't like that. I know I had that. Like I told you the first time where I voted.
No,
for
I know,
you
I know.
That first time, and I told you I wouldn't do that. So like, but
I
I'm glad
voted
you
with
like
you
said
this
something
time.
about it.
Yeah, I still haven't put a vote on you. Not a single time. So
I haven't
yeah,
put a vote on
trust
any
you.
of y'all.
Yeah, I actually have not. I put a vote on John a couple times. I'm sorry about that, John, but that was earlier in the game. I think. Well, you put a couple votes on me too. So
You have
Evan, what do you think?
Can I say who I don't want to vote? I don't want to vote James or Blake. I feel like they've been real and I want to keep the real people. And not that everyone else isn't, but I just feel like what they've projected has resonated with me the most, if that makes sense.
Said I didn't want to vote for you. Evan.
me either. I've been up here saying where I voted the whole time. But I get what you're saying.
We've all been honest. Yeah, we've all been
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, that's why we're here.
Honest with y'all, I'll vote Evan if y'all want to.
Evan
I know he
already
just
said
said he
he has
wouldn't
my
vote for
back.
y'all. I get it. I understand
No,
that.
I'm not voting Evan.
Okay.
That is the time. It's moving much quicker now. All right, I will read the votes. If anybody has an idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I will say I hate holding on to this. So I'm just gonna play it now. So I don't have to at least go on with the unused idol. So you know what? I'm playing my idol for myself.
Okay, I can't confirm this is an idol, and any votes cast for Juan will not count. Juan, you did receive votes. You received 2 of them. But you weren't the only one to receive 2 votes. Because we are tied between James and Evan. I'll do 1 minute and then we'll revote. Good luck.
Oh damn. Season of ties.
Well, I did not vote for you, Juan. So
Neither did I.
Yeah, Juan, I didn't vote for you either.
I didn't vote for you, Juan.
All
You
right.
voted for me, James?
Evan. What was that?
Who? You voted for me?
I put a vote. Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Other people had names on you. It's just a numbers game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fair.
So
I mean, I want to stay. Like, I'm trying to go with it and adapt. I'll go anyway at this point.
It's
Oh,
only
I feel like I
because
put myself out there
Landon
and
was
get targeted more.
last vote, last vestige that was kind of with me, and he got voted out last vote, so I didn't really have anyone left. So I kind of had to go with numbers here. I'm sorry, Evan. That's why I put a vote on you.
All right, let's get those
That's
revotes
fine.
for either James or Evan. All right, I have the votes. And by a vote of 3-1, the next member of our jury is Evan. Evan, thanks for playing. You can say your goodbyes.
Love you, Evan.
I think you guys are all cool. Love you, Debbie. You're real Blake. James, you're eye candy. And good luck the other 2. Oh, bye.
not the other 2.
bye, Evan.
How did you get an idol? How do you get an idol in this game?
I think people who get voted out give it to you.
Oh, the people that get voted out. Yeah. So who gave it you, Stu?
Hasn't been an idol.
Anthony?
It was
I have not gotten an
It's
idol yet.
Anthony?
I'm so
Yeah,
sad.
that makes sense.
But I do want to say, like, I'm pretty sure Evan voted for me. I don't know who else did, but I mean, I'm open to talk about it. I've been open with my vote. Oh,
I
excuse
didn't
me.
vote
I
for
didn't
you.
vote for you, Juan.
Same.
I
Yeah, I didn't vote for you.
I didn't vote for you. Sorry.
Oh my God. Well, okay. Even if you did, I don't care. Just don't do it again. Like, I'm fine. I'm open. I've been saying,
Do it again, you get cut.
huh?
You do it again, you get
I
cut.
didn't last vote.
With that being said, like, I fear that if I would have been in that tie, I probably could have gone home just because I don't know. I just felt like I don't know. I just had a feeling that it could have happened, and I don't want that to happen this round. So, like, I'm open right here, and I know we're down to only 5 of
5.
us. So, like,
Oh, 5. 5, yeah.
like I hold no ill will for that one vote. Like, I'm still here. Like, James, I know I haven't voted for you. Like, I don't if you did vote for me, I don't care. I showed you like that time that I voted for you that one time. I
No,
don't care.
I know, and I've
Willing
been
to.
honest when I voted for you too. Yeah, and I voted for John a couple times. I haven't voted for
Yeah.
Deb.
I voted for James last round and then flipped it to Evan. So yeah.
I know, Blake, we haven't really been on the trap together, but I don't think we've ever really like been against each other. And I can say that for all of you, like Debbie.
Right?
I know
Yeah,
I've,
yeah.
like
It's a coin
vouched
toss
for
at this
Rome,
point,
but
man. It's
Yeah.
final 5.
yeah.
No,
And
same.
John,
And
I've like
I made it to Final 5. We're never really
Juan,
gonna make it
never
this
wrote your
far.
name down. Debbie never wrote your name down. Blake never wrote your name down. Only person that's left that wrote your name down is James. So that's where I stand.
And if that's where I have to go head to head in the final 5, I'm going to put your name down, and then I guess the other 3 can vote that way. Pick between me and you, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
or unless somebody else has a better name, but yeah, John, I was probably going to put your name down too.
Yeah. Again, the wire here.
Yeah. If that works for everyone else, I mean, I'd volunteer my name against John.
Oh, damn. This
Yeah.
season is
Juan, I want to go against you just to prove I will not vote for you again. But
wait, what the fuck?
John already said my name.
All right, let's see those votes.
Vote James. Vote James.
Football, I mean.
So John,
All right, I have the votes. If anybody has an idol and they would like to play it, this is the last time to do so. Okay. The vote came down between John and James. And the vote was 3-2. The next member of our jury is James. James, thank you for playing. Please hang around. We'll have the jury soon.
Blake, I'm not voting you this round. Debbie, I'm not voting you. So
Why
sadly,
you vote me, John?
I don't want to, but it just gives me.
I literally stood up for you when people were like throwing dirt on your name. I was like, I'm not doing that. I mean, I get it because
I
it's
know.
very
I know.
sensitive.
No, I know you had my back, but it's like gives me like tough spot because Blake's had my back the entire game, so I'm not
get it.
voting him. And then Blake said he's not going to vote Debbie. So
Well, Debbie, I know you don't want to vote Blake, but I hope you would vote John with me. I would, if we're in this situation, I would do the same thing for you. I haven't said your name at all. Even if I know you say you haven't said mine, but even if you have, I don't care if you thought about it. I don't give a fuck. I've kept my word, and I will down that hill with you to the end of this game. So,
Yeah, I haven't voted for you, Juan.
Same.
and I will say, Blake, I will vote John. I know this is a hard ask because y'all are on this. We're on the same starting tribe as Vorby and Debbie, but you won't vote for Debbie, and I haven't done anything like to you, Blake. And I think we've had a good relationship in this game, even though we haven't been very vocal about it. I think we've always been on the same page. If you
Mhm.
want to vote John here, I'm fine with that. And then we can fight this final three out. I think John's done a lot of great things in this game. So
That is the time. If you could please submit your votes on Facebook. I have the votes. And we have a tie between Juan and John. At the final four, this typically goes to a fire making challenge. But in Survive the Night, there are no fire making challenges. The rule for rocks will remain here. So you'll have 1 minute to revote. If the vote is not broken, then the two voters will go on a wheel and one person will be randomly eliminated. I'll give
right,
you
Blake,
1
I'm
minute
not
to talk
going
about
wrong.
it. Good luck.
Blake, I'm not going to rocks.
Well, I would say
let's vote Juan.
What, sorry, what'd you say, Blake?
I voted for John.
Wait, you said you.
I voted for John.
Okay,
So I don't know who you voted for.
I voted for Juan. I'm sorry,
I
Juan.
voted for Juan.
Like if I was in this situation, I would go to rocks for you. Debbie already said she's not. I know that's a big ask, but I would do the same thing for you. I just don't. But Debbie, on the same thing, I never said your name. I know this is hard. It's the
No, I know. And listen, we're at
but-
final four. I didn't. I heard they were saying your name, and I just didn't know if it was going to be a tie, and that's the only reason I did it.
so you
And
vote for me, even though I.
Well, I knew it was. I don't know. Like, so it's between you and John now, and if no one changes the vote, we're going to rocks.
Well,
Is
I
that
hope
weird?
you would keep me, Debbie. Like I told you, I would like down the hill for the end of this game for you. I've been true to that since day one. So I hope, if anything, right now, you've seen that I've stuck my neck out plenty of times to keep both of us here. Same thing with Blake. Like we haven't been vocal about what we've been doing, but we've been on the same page. And I appreciate you for like not voting me here.
That is the time. I'm sorry. If Debbie and Blake would please revote. The tie was broken. The next member of our jury is Juan. Juan, thank you for playing. You played a great game. We'll have a jury roundtable shortly.
I'm sorry, Juan.
Sorry, Juan.
So why did you vote me initially last time, Blake? What was that? I'm glad you saved me there, but I thought I was backing 100% there. I know it's a tough vote, but yeah. Do we play again here or
This is a hard decision.
Yeah. I mean, I never voted either of you this game.
That is true.
I legit did not vote either of you this game. I will die on a hill by that. I did not.
Debbie, have you been head votes yet? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I did get one vote the first round. Me and Juan both got one vote the first round. We really did. On our tribe. We both got one vote. I thought I was.
Yeah.
And Stove got mad at me. I mean, listen, people are mad I voted them.
Yeah.
I had to vote James, like I'm being honest. I had to vote Juan that time, but I never voted either of you two.
Yeah, well, just because Blake voted me last round, let's test that here. I'm going to vote Blake here this round. That's what's best for your game, Debbie. I appreciate you voting with me. Obviously, I know Blake's probably going to vote me here, but it's getting down to the wire. I got to say something before, we're kind of cut off. So if you want to
I'm
make
a vote.
finals with the right person, I think you should sit with me, and I think you could beat me easily. So I think getting Blake out of here.
I don't. Yeah, if you think it'll be easily, I'd rather have someone that's next to me that actually is hard to decide who's gonna win. So I'm gonna vote for you, John, because I feel like me and Debbie sitting next to each other in the final two will be the biggest and the most difficult decision. And I'd rather do that than to sit against someone that is easy vote to win. So I'm voting John, Debbie, if you wanna
Hey, Debbie, I'm voting Blake.
be my sequent queen. And
God, this sucks. I don't think that I'll easily beat you though. Come on now. Come on.
well, I mean,
No, not you. I'm talking about John, but thank you for that. But no. But
All
anyway.
right.
and I haven't
that
said
is
your
our
name.
time. If I could
Oh, I'm
have
voting.
the
Hold on, let me vote. Hold on.
by a vote of 2-1, the final juror is Blake.
Sorry, Blake.
Thank you for playing.
I'm leaving. I'm not deciding who's gonna win anyways, but
I'm sorry, Blake. Don't get mad.
And Blake, what the hell, man?
Mad at me.
Well, congratulations to our final two. Really proud of you both. I think you both deserve to be here. I'll work on getting Blake back here.
He's
sometimes
mad
needs
at
a minute.
me.
The way this works in Survive the Night is there's no questions, there's no opening statements. It's an open forum. You guys can throw questions at them. They can throw why they think they should win at you. Completely up to you guys. So I'm going to start a 10-minute timer.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. So for the final four, you had Debbie saying since merge that she was going to not vote Evan or John. What made you guys want to keep? This is trying to get to social game. What made you guys want to keep Debbie and John, knowing that they were never going to vote for each other at the final five when you guys had majority?
I will say I voted for John that round.
I did vote for John.
It was the
Yeah,
third. It just, I
There was like a clear trio that like no
already
one
mad
touched
anyway.
for the
I'm already
Wait,
entire
mad.
hold on a
game.
second. But am
And
I allowed to talk or no?
And no, it's a jury roundtable. I'm saying that
Yeah.
like I proposed this alliance thing and got so canceled or
There was
whatever.
no
Everyone,
alliance.
but
John
Debbie, Debbie,
John and Evan weren't
Debbie,
even working together.
you know me the best in the way that I know your relationship with some of these people in this game. And the fact of the matter is, I don't know who to vote because it's like the amount of friend Viver and the amount of this. I'm not. You would get asked, "Hey, who should I vote?" And Debbie would go, "Oh my God, I don't know who to vote. X, Y, and Z. Who do I vote?" And that was your strategy. I want to award that, but I also want to award that there was no force of nature in your game to be like, this is who I'm voting for. It was very passive. I want you to explain why you think that I'm wrong.
Well, there were a few times where I voted for people. I did ask because there were people that I felt like had my back that I bonded with, so I didn't want to necessarily vote for them. There was a round where I did vote for Joe, and then on the revote, I voted for James. I didn't originally vote for Brina, but I voted for her. I voted for Joe originally. So I think there was like
It's
one or two
Bryna.
rounds. What? Brina?
It's Bryna.
Bryna. I'm sorry, Bryna.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Because we had never met before. So yeah, so I just asked like who people wanted to vote for because I wasn't sure, and like who I wanted to vote for because I wasn't sure who had my back. And I was just I've played that aggressive game in the past. So yeah, I kind of wanted to be a little under the radar, but also like be able to be on the right side of the votes. And there's no alliances in this game. Evan and John and I did not have an alliance. I just said I didn't want to vote for either of them one round. But the three of us were not working together. I mean, they were clearly at each other's throat.
I want to vote for me either, but then you voted with John against me out, which I feel, yeah. After I played, actually, I was the one that played probably the biggest. I probably played this game more than anyone else during this, and I pulled out the biggest moves. And at the end, to be
Well,
honest, I don't want to vote for
Well, we
any.
can't vote you,
I know
so.
that's why, Brandon. I know that.
Well, I said I didn't want to vote for either of you at the end, but I had to pick between you and John at the end, and you were both loyal to me this game. I mean, I feel like as John said, I'll easily beat him. But yes, maybe there were some rounds I didn't say a name, but then I did say a name, and I feel like I did speak up when I had to, and I felt like I was listening to other people when I had to as well. Like I went against Stove when he said he wanted to work with me. I went against Joe also because I wanted to like play my own game. And I also wanted to be, by saying I didn't want to vote the either of John or Evan that round, that doesn't mean I wasn't ever going to. I just said I didn't want to.
and Debbie, that's one thing with me. You keep contradicting yourself. You keep saying, "Oh, loyalty, loyalty, loyalty." There weren't alliances, but then you keep saying, "I was working with these people," and like to me,
Yeah.
that's difficult because I was the one who stuck my neck out for you from day one, like every single time. And when I need you to do that for me, you didn't. And I get it; it was the end, and like I'm not like pissed about it, but I'm still like listening to what you're saying. But then from my point of view, it's not matching up. Because I was never going to write your name down. I didn't once. I never would have. Like I said, I didn't care if you did. That didn't hurt me. But I just wanted you to know that I was ready to ride this to the wheels fell off. But I do want to credit John. Like people were on John's ass saying that John was quiet. John didn't say anything. I feel like John spoke up when he had to, and when he did, shit with his way. Even when I voted John, I wanted to get John out. John didn't get. John was the only person that didn't get my vote to get out these last like few rounds. And then when he didn't, I left because that's what he wanted. And I don't know. To me, just from my point of view, I want to reward that. But I think both of y'all played a great game. Y'all wouldn't be there if you didn't. Um, yeah, congratulations to both of you.
Yeah, like I'll echo off of Juan. I agree. Like I felt like although you didn't express any loyalty to me, I did sort of watch you weave through the game like skillfully, but still weaving. Whereas John, like I felt like you played a pretty strong game and were very like loyal and to your word, and it was pretty clear. And like there aren't you see like there weren't a lot of kinks. I think in comparison. So those are my comments.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can I tell some of my game just real quick? 'Cause I know it's a many, like I don't really take notes, but I went to merge with Blake and Evan. Pretty much like it's a strong three because I saved Evan 2 times. And then we kind of had this rift. Obviously, me and Evan, he thought that I voted against him or whatever. Like I voted to save him every single time in the voting confessionals, the voting chart, whatever. After this game will prove that. So I wanted to bridge it off of loyalty, but until there was a certain point where I think it was like whatever it was, final six, whatever. But Evan was mentioning certain people that like he felt good with, and I wasn't one of those people. So I felt like he still those feelings of like voting of this mistrust from before was maybe going to come back. So that's why I did vote you out there, Evan. But throughout the whole pre-merge game, I was focused on. I did have you back with the votes. I did try to get Amy out. I want her out in the worst damn way. Glad we finally got her out. With you, Blake, I was loyal to you the whole game. Never voted you up. Never threw my vote on you the whole game up until obviously final three, where you played a very strong game. If I'm sitting next to you at the end, I don't think I beat you. So that's honestly why I voted you there. James, we didn't really, if I'm remembering correctly, we didn't really meet until merge, and then we could have maybe had this little tit and tat where we maybe voted for each other here and there. And then Joe, I did throw my vote on you pre-merge because I was afraid Stoney had an idol, but during that round I was open with it and I admitted, hey, I voted. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like I did throw my vote on you because Stoney's gotten idols before. I was scared of that, and we kind of, I voted you and a revote before going into merge. I already voted you, so I was like, it's easier for me to just vote you again because you're probably just gonna come after me because we kind of have ammunition to go after each other because we've been throwing each other's names out. So that's why I kind of stuck with your vote there. Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say about my game thus far. If you guys have any other questions, obviously I'm gonna.
Yeah, John, my turn, I guess. I haven't spoken yet.
Yeah.
I guess I have one question. That chair that's on your back left, it looks like something from a scene from Beauty and the Beast. Talk to me about that chair.
Oh, I honestly, I don't know what the chair is. I think I just Googled like funny HD Zoom office wallpapers or something. It looked like something like you see like maybe like a Pixar movie or something. So
I'm waiting for it to transform into a musical character.
Hey, I do want to
Oh.
say, even with my speech, my vote is still open. I just wanted to like say how I felt in the moment. So
So
like, listen to all the jurors and everybody. Like, I'm not dead
Yeah.
set on the vote.
And I just want to say, Juan, like, I know, like, this is a mini, so I'm just like trying to think. When I say loyal, like when I said at first, like, okay, just to reiterate, there was no alliance, they were at each other. But when I said I didn't want to vote for them, I wanted to stay true to that. And I get like the whole tribes. With you, I didn't want to vote for you. I felt like I wanted to stick it out. But then at the end, it was like, at the very end, it was hard because there was the tiebreaker and I didn't want to, go to rocks. And I also still wasn't sure in the beginning with that one vote, but like taking that, but regardless, but that doesn't even really matter. Regardless, it was more like at the end, didn't want to go to rocks. There was a tiebreaker. I knew it was going to be 2-2. I kind of just had to make that decision at the end. I didn't know if Blake and John were going to take each other, but took that risk. And I mean, John said I could easily beat him. Clearly, like you guys are, saying the game was differently, but I just felt like, yes, there were times where I asked other people because I wanted to be a little under the radar. There were times I didn't speak up, times I did, but I just wanted to kind of like, play with who I thought would be voting the same way as me and making sure that people wanted to take me to the end. I mean, clearly I'm here at the final two and I understand what Blake was saying, but Blake said he wanted to sit next to me and so did John. So hopefully that's a testament. Juan, you had said that originally too. So hopefully that's also a testament to my game.
Can I also just say something quickly? After I left, to me, it just seemed like the big contenders to win. Like, I think Blake totally would have taken the game. Same with Juan. And them being like, I could understand being bitter towards Debbie, but she kind of was just a social prowess in this game. I don't even remember a single vote that Debbie got the entire game. Did you even get a vote?
Me and Juan both got
That's
one
why I
vote the
mentioned
first
it. I
round.
mentioned it. I was like, Debbie, have you gotten voted? And she
I
said,
did. The first round, me and
Yeah,
Juan got a
and
vote. I thought I was going to go the
like,
first round. I thought I was
and
going
I
to.
was watching the like final three and final four, and I was shocked that Debbie voted out Juan and Blake. But I really, to me, like I didn't think she would have done it, but I do think that is the best move because I think they both were big contenders to win.
Yeah, I thought Blake would have won the game for sure. I thought Juan was a really good threat. I thought you guys were both big threats to win.
So sorry, but just like every other round, when the time is up, it is up. And 10 minutes is over, so I need your jury votes, please, on Facebook. So when I call your name, you're going to tell us out loud who you voted for, okay? Let's start with Joe.
Hello, everyone. I ended up voting for Debbie.
Okay, let's go to Juan.
Hi. I don't know. It was hard for me because I saw both your games and I was there at the end. But ultimately, I decided to vote for John.
Let's go to Evan.
I think you both are deserving, but I think this game was majorly social based, so I voted for Debbie.
Okay, let's go to Bryna.
I thought you guys both played great games. I just like John's more, so I voted for him.
Okay, let's go to Brandon.
I have qualms about both of you, but great job on making it to the end. And I voted Debbie.
Okay, and James.
John.
Okay, so we are tied with 3 votes apiece. 1 person left to vote. Blake, please tell us who you voted for.
I voted for my sequin queen, Debbie.
Which means congratulations, Debbie. You have won
my
Survivor Night
God.
Behemoth.
Guys, this is my first ever win.
Hey, Debbie.
Congrats.
Thanks. Holy
Congrats,
crap.
Debbie.
Congrats.
Great game,
Debbie.
great game.
Glad I played this tonight. Guys, I've never won. Oh my God. With my Diet Coke.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And John, good game. I really thought you were winning. That was close.
Good game.